With what's been happening in the world over the last couple of years with restrictions on travel, most people are ready for a holiday. But why have so many people booked Turkey this year? In the last year, Turkey, or Turkey as it likes to be called, has had a lot of economic problems. And this year, their currency, Turkish lira, has taken a huge drop against other currencies.
So this means for foreigners using foreign currency, Turkey has just got a lot cheaper.
And that's one of the reasons why so many people have booked Turkey this year. It's always been a great holiday destination, but not all the resorts are very well known. So in this video, we're going to briefly show you some of the most popular resorts we visited recently. And the first one we're going to kick off with is the popular resort of Marmaris. Marmaris is a long resort with hotels stretching out a couple of miles around the bay, almost reaching the small resort of İçmele. Marmaris has been very popular with the British holidaymakers for years, and so has its sister resort, İçmele, which is only a few miles away. It has a huge range of hotels, from small family run to big all-inclusive hotels which stretch between the two resorts. And although there are restaurants and bars all the way along the coastline and inland, the nicest part for me is around the large harbour and castle area, or what you would call the old town, where you'll find some lovely restaurants and lively nightlife. The beach front is traffic free, except for a few annoying scooters and motorbikes, but it's a lovely promenade stretching the full length of the resort all the way to the old town, and it's buzzing in the summertime, and we're all hoping for that again soon. There are some pretty little streets in the old town surrounding the castle, and the castle itself also houses a small museum. The old town has a very lively club and bar scene. Unfortunately, they were all shut down at the time when we were recording this video, but they'll all be open this summer. Another very popular resort, of course, is Bodrum. Bodrum in ancient times was called Halikarnassus, and in relatively recent years, it's seen an awful lot of changes. From a quiet fishing and sponge diving centre to one of the busiest tourist destinations in Turkey, seeing millions of tourists every year. Other parts of the Bodrum Peninsula have become tourist destinations too. Gumbet, Bitez, Turgütrez, Gümüşlük and Yalıkavak are all very popular tourist destinations in their own right. And just outside of Bodrum there are some huge all-inclusive hotels too. It's a very stylish place, and it's full of bars and restaurants, and in the summertime it gets absolutely packed. There's nightlife to suit everyone here, with many rooftop restaurants. Of course, it's the nightlife here that attracts most young people to come to Bodrum or Gumbet. In recent years, the Catamaran has been one of the most popular discos. And the castle houses the Maritime Museum, which is fantastic. And now let's have a look at this resort. This is Fethiye. With lovely shops, a few luxury hotels and a fabulous harbour, it's very popular with the yachting fraternity. Last time we were here, we were on a lockdown, but now all the restaurants are opened up and the atmosphere is completely different. And it also makes a great holiday destination, summer and winter. And only a few miles away from Fethiye is the popular paragliding resort of Uludenice. Uludenice, with its famous lagoon, is one of the most popular resorts. It's got hundreds of hotels and a very lively nightlife. And whether you're paragliding or not, it's great to go up the cable car to one of the mountain restaurants. There are many paragliding agencies around the resort, and it's a fabulous thing to try while you're on holiday. Between Fethiye and Chalish Beach is a cycle track, and also there's a fantastic park. So Chalish is renowned for the beautiful sunsets, and that's when the bars and restaurants light up. The restaurants and the bars on Chalish Promenade are second to none, and that's why we eat quite often down here. Chalish is not just a beachfront. Of course, some of the coastal cities make great holiday places too, and one of the most popular ones is Antalya. Over 1 million people live here, and it's one of the most cosmopolitan cities in Turkey. The old town is a labyrinth of cobbled streets and lovingly restored Ottoman-style boutique hotels with chic restaurants and stylish pubs. One of the prettiest places I've seen. There's millions of people come here every year for their holiday. Most of the tourists stay in the all-inclusive hotels in Lara beach area, which is a few miles out of the city centre. There are several very important archaeological sites here too, including Perge, Aspendos and Termessos. And all the valuable antiquities that they found in those ancient ruins are housed here in the fantastic Antalya Museum.
This is incredible because it looks just like an infinity pool, but over the other side is something spectacular.
Antalya is such an interesting place. We've actually done 2 whole films about it. Check out our channel. And not far away from Antalya is the resort of Side. The quaint little town of Side, with its small port, is built on the ruins of the ancient Greek-Roman city from over 2,000 years ago, and is dominated by the Temple of Athena, a 15,000-seat theatre, and a Roman bath which is now housing the museum. The long, fine sandy beaches which flank both sides of the old city have attracted huge investment in the last 25 years, and hundreds of hotels with beautiful gardens and great facilities make it one of the biggest and the most popular resorts in Turkey. And although a lot of the bigger hotels are all inclusive, the old town has some lovely stylish restaurants and nightlife. And of course there's hundreds of small coastal resorts, and 2 of our favourites are not far from Fethiye, and that is Kaş and Kalkan. 40 years ago, Kalkan and Kaş were both fishing and trading ports, and there was no tourism virtually. Now they're lovely little resorts with quaint little restaurants and bars, and so many boutique hotels. One of the most popular trips here is a trip to Kekova on a boat. But after a boat trip to Kekova or one of the local beaches, it's the nightlife back in Kaş that makes it for me. With all the lovely bars, restaurants and colourful shops, it's no wonder that it's very busy in the summertime. And that's partly what makes it so special. Welcome to Kalkan! Both Kaş and Kalkan are very similar in one respect, and that is that they have lovely boat trips. The streets here are so pretty, and they're very artistic people in the shops, and it's just lovely shopping. Although it's a bit steep, it doesn't really matter. But I think what makes this town so special is the quality of the restaurants. If you want more info on any of the resorts that we've mentioned in this film, take a look at our YouTube channel, Mick and Trudy. We'll be visiting many more places this year around Turkey, so
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Thanks for watching.